Team Tech Today is overjoyed to be celebrating National Technology Day on May 11th with all of you, our lovely viewers. So we thought, why don't we get the entire team across multimedia, TV, digital, print together, and all of us tech geeks assemble to give you our favorite tech tips. Now, because I'm already here on screen, I'm going to go first, and then we're going to go to the rest of the Tech Today team across India, across multimedia. The first myth, since we're driving this particular EV, the BMW iX50, the biggest misconception or myth that needs to be busted about EVs is that you cannot drive an EV during monsoons. What if there's some sort of electrical fault? But statistically speaking, and from a sound engineering and science standpoint, there's no exhaust pipe on an EV for water to enter. So if you're in Mumbai during waterlogging or floods or a bad monsoon situation, which could potentially happen as the rains come in a few weeks from now, an EV could be technically safer than your petrol or diesel or your ICE counterparts because there's no exhaust pipe to enter. Are you worried about a flood situation with an electric current? Technically speaking, the entire underbody is well sealed. The battery has IP ratings on most popular EVs, and most importantly, this one, the BMW iX50 for example, to illustrate, the underbody is completely sealed. So if you really adjust the buoyancy and stuff like that, an EV could technically be used as a flotation device. But that's only me because I'm here in the EV. There's technology myths that need to be busted all across the gamut. So over to the Tech Today Synergy team.
Now here's another thing most people also believe. More number of bars on your smartphone means better connectivity. What's the first thing we all start doing when our phones act up? When the calls don't connect, when the network speeds slow down. We check the number of bars we have on our phone, right? More bars means better connectivity is what we always believed, but unfortunately this is one of the biggest smartphone myths there ever is. There is no industry correlation between the number of bars on your phone versus the quality of your signals, which means 4 bars on Airtel could mean 3 on Jio, and it could also mean 2 on Vodafone Idea. There is no correlation whatsoever. The closer this value is to 0, the better your connection is. But how do you check it on your smartphone? If you are on an iPhone, just dial *3001 #12345 # and check the RSRP value. Here's my current DBM. But if you're an Android user, just head into the settings app and find a setting that looks like SIM network status. That will give you the current DBM value of your smartphone. So the next time your signal bars start dropping, no need to panic, check the actual quality of your connection.
Incognito mode is 100% private. Most people believe that a simple Control-Shift-N is enough to hide all their activities on the internet. After all, that's what incognito modes or private browsing modes are meant to do, right? Unfortunately, you're only partly right. Incognito modes on browsers are great at keeping your local browsing private. This means that no browsing history is saved and no cookies are downloaded on your device. But the keyword here is locally, which means this is only happening on your device. Your internet service provider like Airtel or Jio or anyone else, or your college admin or your employer, they can all see exactly what you're doing. They can see which websites you visit, where you log in, and pretty much track your entire browsing activity. Nothing you do is private. If you really want to cover your tracks, invest in a good quality VPN because incognito mode is not saving you.
Myth: public phone chargers are safe to use. What if your next visit to a coffee shop makes you a victim of the next big cyber fraud? Most of us don't think twice before using a charging port in a coffee shop, hotel, airport, mall, or any other public place. After all, your phone's almost out of battery and you need a quick top-up, right? A hacker could manipulate public USB charging stations by installing malware on them, changing their hardware, which enables them to steal personal data. They can get access to your data like passwords, bank details, and whatnot. This is called juice jacking. Even the RBI has issued a warning against it. So next time you're out, you don't need to use public chargers. Carry your own power bank with you and keep your data safe.
We've often seen these big smartphone companies trying to sell their device saying that it has a 50 megapixel camera or a 100 megapixel camera or even 200 megapixel camera. But does that really equate to better picture quality? Well, I'm sorry to upset these companies, but that's not the case. And that's the myth we are going to bust here on Tech Today. So Megapixels is a part of the story but not the entire picture. There are other things such as camera sensor size and even something called computational photography. The latter is what matters for smartphones. What it does is it clicks multiple pictures in a very short span and it then stitches them together and creates a brighter picture, giving better low light performance and even better picture quality. That's the reason why some phones with 12 megapixel camera sensors perform better than ones that have a 108 megapixel camera sensor.